if you live any unexamined life right now, you might need to examine your life later on. But I do suggest that you take a deep think, to examine your life, because to live any unexamined life, it's a waste of life. You know what I mean? So you just really cannot scam life. You cannot scam your way through life. You cannot cheat the grind. You know what I mean? So successful people taught me something about hard work, taught me something about discipline, taught me something about dedication, devotion. If successful people can tell you or tell us or teach us all these things, what else is there? That's gonna make you get through life without going through that, because that's all they know: hard work, discipline, dedication, passion. You know what I mean? Goals. So you just cannot scam life. Hard times create steady people, but also make you a responsible man or woman. If you never been through hard times, you never been through trials and tribulations, challenges in life, man. You might have to prepare yourself for that later in your later years. You know what I mean? But I'm grateful for me that I went through hard times, at the early age of my life, and now I can teach people all this wisdom that I picked up all the years, going through hard times, going through challenges, you know what I'm saying? So, a man needs to go hard times. A man must go through hard times, because hard times is gonna teach you lessons, you know what I'm saying? So life needs to be learned backwards, but be lived forward, because now you have to go back, in the memories and struggle that you went through, to gain a lesson, you know what I'm saying? And to remind yourself why you don't want to be in that position anymore, why you don't want to be homeless anymore, why you don't want to have your car repossessed anymore, why you don't want to be evicted out of the house anymore, you know what I mean, man? Why you don't want to go hungry without food in your refrigerator anymore, because you've been through on that position, you've been through that, and that was uncomfortable, but that left you with a valuable lesson to carry on in life, you know what I mean, man? So that is why I'm saying a man must go through hard times. A man needs to go through hard times, because a lot of people that haven't been through anything, haven't been through hard times, they just take everything for granted. They are one of the people that are the biggest time wasters, basically. They just wasting time and they're wasting life. And if you've been through hard times, man, you've been through at the bottom of the very bottom, you just don't want to waste time anymore. You don't want to care about people anymore. Why do you think why I'm teaching people not to care about what other people think of them? Because that was the thing that I went through in my life, where I was caring what they're gonna think, what they're gonna say, are they gonna judge me, are they gonna criticize me? And when I snap out of that mindset, I became, who I am today. And the life that I live today is a life that is really true to me. This is who I am, and I'm comfortable to be me, because I'm there with myself every day. So a lot of people, they not comfortable being themselves, because they are afraid of what other people might think of them. So listen, guys, if you know that you are a chosen one, you have to prepare yourself for isolation periods, period. Okay, you cannot be afraid of being alone. So you have to master the ability of being alone. You know what I mean? So because you're gonna go alone, you're gonna feel alone, you're gonna feel like, man, I just ain't got nobody there for me. You know what I mean? So that's what most chosen people go through. You know what I mean? So for me, I prefer to go by myself. I train alone at the gym. I pray alone. I get my own money alone. You know what I mean? I make my own deals and arrangements. You know what I mean, man? Because I know can nobody save me. I don't want nobody having sympathy on me. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody having pity on me, because when I was homeless, there was nobody there. You know what I mean? When I was evicted in the rain, when it was raining, there was nobody there. When I quit my job without having exit strategy. You know what I mean? I went broke, I went homeless. There were nobody there for me. So why should I be caring about what the people think of me if there was nobody there to help me when I needed, the help? You see, listen, guys. You see, any man should be able to cut off women. Okay, any man should go on a grind phase when you just fixing your life, facing your life, just focusing on your purpose, okay? You need to be able to focus on your purpose, because what do we know about women? Women are gonna take away your focus. Women are gonna, if you have women right now, you're gonna have to spend some money. You're gonna spend money one way or the other, even if that glass of wine or that lunch, that lunch on the date, you wanna spend some money on the light bill, you know what I'm saying, or baby diaper, you know what I mean, man? So if you're a man who want to fix your life, you want to really get on your purpose, you want to focus, you have to cut the women's completely out of your life. You need to celebrate, okay? So you need to celebrate, cut women out, cut your social life out, man, and just focus, because that's how you're gonna build your life. You cannot build your life, while you being distracted all the time. You know what I mean? So to find to find your purpose, to find your gift, to find your focus, you only get these things by eliminating distractions, guys. You can only find these things by eliminating distractions. Cut the women's out, cut your social life out, and just be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And God will open up your mind, give you ideas, and give you, your life desires. You know what I mean? So you just cannot scam life. If you know that you drop out of high school, you need to go back to school. If you drop out of college, you need to go back to college. Because if you don't have education, you don't have skill, man, life is gonna slap the F out of you. You know what I mean? Life is gonna whoop you until you will learn a lesson. So if you don't learn a lesson, you know what I mean, you just keep on reoccurring mistakes, reoccurring, dumb decision like that in life, you're never gonna achieve anything. But a wise man will learn from his lessons and stop making mistakes, or try to minimize the mistakes in his life. So I'm in that position right now where I learn my lessons the hard way. I will never drop my books, you know what I mean, man? So you just cannot scam life, guys. We have to go through it to get to it. So I know some of your women out here, the only reason you married is because you don't have a place to stay. But you don't love that man that you're with, because that man doesn't fit your purpose, that man doesn't fit in your vision. It just don't make sense that you're with that man, or it don't make sense that you're with this woman. The only reason you are with this woman is because she made you believe that she's the only woman that you can afford. You know what I mean, man? So some people are trapped in positions like that where they make wrong decisions. Now they feel like they cannot travel, they cannot do the things that they wish they could do, because this man they have, or if you're a woman, this man that you have, he only want to waste time in front of the TV and go to work. And you want to have a bigger things in life, you want a bigger house, you want to travel the world, and now you feel stuck, you feel trapped. You see what life do? So life will slap you in the face until you learn a lesson, until you learn to move away, until you learn to move out of there, until you learn to cut people out of your life, until you learn to stand on your own 2 goddamn feet. You see what I'm saying? So guys, you just cannot scam life, you cannot cheat the grind. That's a word from me for today. You know what I'm saying? I always drop this knowledge, man, because life knocked me down until I learned the lesson. You know what I mean? I've been through so many rough parts in my life that I don't care what or not other people think about me anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm in that phase right now when I'm just focusing on me, focusing on my purpose, focusing on my grind. I eliminate all the distractions. So this is my best advice to you. Go through hard times now, or go work hard now, so you can rest later in your life. Later in your life you can rest. But if you want to play around now, you want to party, you want to change women's like flip-flops, you know what I'm saying? You just want to be like everybody else. You don't really want to get your purpose, find your gift. Man, you going to be knocked down by life until you come to me and say, "K Truth, I've learned a lesson now. Teach me these teachings. Give me some lesson. And that time you have to pay to see me. You have to pay me to see me, or to come teach you this thing while I'm giving it for free. Appreciate it, man, because that's what life is all about. Life is all about. Life is like a series of journeys you make. You know what I mean? So you're gonna go through phases and challenges and ages. You know what I'm saying, man? So, but the goal is to appreciate the things that you have and always want more, desire more, and qualify yourself and put yourself in a position to deserve more, because you work, because you focus, because you have a relationship with your creator, because you're reading books, you're educating yourself, you know what I mean? You are positive guys, you don't mess around with no foolishness, you know what I mean? So that's it for me today, guys. You can never scam life. Go through what you must go through, because whatever that you're avoiding now, you feel like you should be doing, and you're avoiding, you keep on rejecting, ignoring it, you might have to face that thing later in your life. So you might as well start now. You might as well fix it now. You might as well face it now, because your time is now, God damn it. So peace and blessing, guys. Keep true.